In 1996, Ali Mohammed Sofi was viciously attacked by a bear in the Kashmir region of India. He endured a 4-month hospital stay, lost sight in his left eye, and required more than 300 stitches on his face and head. The attack also resulted in the loss of his nose, necessitating the use of a straw to aid in breathing. To minimize the risk of infection, he must regularly clean the straw. Amarjit Sada, often referred to as the world's youngest serial killer, is alleged to have committed 3 murders by the age of 8. In 2007, a 6-month-old infant disappeared and was subsequently found buried close by. Sada reportedly confessed to strangling the infant just hours before the body was discovered. He was also accused of killing his 8-month-old sister and 9-month-old cousin. Sada was subsequently arrested and faced trial for these killings. Due to his young age, however, he could not be sentenced to prison. He was instead placed in a facility in Munger until he reaches the age of 18. In 2020, Olesya Suspitsina tragically fell to her death from a cliff while posing for a photo to commemorate the end of lockdown. Ignoring safety barriers, she climbed to the cliff's edge for a more dramatic shot. Unfortunately, she slipped and fell 115 feet to her death in front of her horrified friend. Horrifying photograph of 15-year-old Brazilian girl Eloa Cristina Pimentel after she was kidnapped and held hostage by her 22-year-old ex-boyfriend Lindenberg Alves. Unfortunately, the situation resulted in Eloa's death. Furthermore, Alves also shot Eloa's friend, Nayara da Silva. Alves's trial began on February 13, 2012, exactly 3 years and 4 months after the crime. He was found guilty on 12 counts and received a sentence of 98 years and 10 months of imprisonment. In 1973, Amar Bharati lifted his right hand in the air and has held it up for the last 50 years, in a testament of his devotion to the Hindu deity Shiva. His arm has become so withered that it's essentially dead. Bharati once said he plans to keep his arm raised until his dying breath, and he hopes that his act will eventually lead to change in the world. In 2017, 70-year-old Lawrence Ripple robbed a Kansas City bank, then sat down in the lobby saying he would rather go to jail than to live with his wife any longer. Ripple pleaded guilty to bank robbery and could have spent up to 37 months in prison. His attorney and federal prosecutors asked a U.S. District Court judge for leniency. Ripple was sentenced to 6 months of home confinement because of Ripple's health issues, remorse, and unlikeliness to reoffend.